Right, everybody, or most people, in the right frame of mind would be looking to solve Ireland's current problems. But Ireland's current problems could have been solved decades ago if the occupants of Ireland only had to act upon it. Ask yourselves this question. Exactly how legitimate are Ireland's government ministers and everybody else in a political representative role? How are they? How, how legitimate are they when Ireland has only ever had an illegitimate government that remains in place to this day? Right, guys. Now I will say it again. Exactly how legitimate are Ireland's government ministers, senators, TDs, MEPs, county councillors, when all that Ireland ever had attempting to govern them were illegitimate governments? Number two, and remember this statement approaching all future elections, democracy is not legitimate on the island of Ireland when uncounted votes exits public sight overnight. That system has been in operation since 1872. It's also the reason why Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael have existed at the helm of Irish government since 1933. Now only you, the occupants of Ireland, can do something about that in future elections. Number one, you can follow the vans. This is only if you want to achieve genuine political representation for the first time on the island of Ireland. You can do one of two things. Follow the vans that's picking up your uncounted votes and bringing them to allegedly be stored overnight. At which stage, due to Ireland only ever having an illegitimate government, you, the public, have every right to guard and protect your property, which is your votes that you cast earlier on that day. You have every right to guard them on behalf of your fellow Irish men and women. Number two, demand. Once again, due to Ireland only ever having an illegitimate government formation, once again, you can demand that your votes is counted in front of you directly after voting hours. Modern day technology can then, a control room can be located somewhere where the results of every polling station countrywide can be forwarded through to. But once again, that control centre would also have to be monitored by the public. Okay, guys? So once again, I'll make the two statements. Exactly how legitimate are Ireland's government ministers, MEPs, TDs, senators and county councillors, when Ireland has only ever had illegitimate governments that remain in place to this day? Number two, democracy is not genuine, not legitimate on the island of Ireland when uncounted votes exits public sight overnight, and the only people that can solve it is Ireland's population, not anybody else. So I will say it for the third time, just that it might stick in your heads, and share it with others, and by all means hit the subscribe button, because this is definitely going to remain existing online, as I have many platforms, it's time to get this information out to the public and let the public ask themselves exactly how legitimate are Ireland's government ministers, MEPs, TDs, senators, county councillors, when Ireland has only ever had a legitimate government. Number two, democracy is not legitimate when your uncounted votes exit public sight overnight. And I gave you the two choices already on what you can do, and knowing the mentality of the Irish, they have accepted everything from illegitimate government members down through the years. And I don't honestly think that's going to change, which is definitely unfair with what's gone on in Ireland since 2020 and Ireland's young children that actually have very little, if no defence at all protecting their future. Parents are doing nothing about it, grandparents are doing nothing about it. They expect everybody else to do it for them. Folks, when today's young children grows up and becomes adults, or even late teenager adult stage, this is going to be a much different Ireland than we currently have. People will say that's bullshit, but they're the people that's not tuned in. They do know what's going on, but in defence of the so-called Irish establishment, they're afraid to open their mouths and stand up when they should. So they expect everybody else to do it for them. And I will say it for the fourth time before I sign off here. Ask yourselves exactly how legitimate are Ireland's government ministers, MEPs, senators, TDs, county councillors, when all that Ireland ever had were illegitimate governments. Okay guys, we'll sign off on this note, and thanks for tuning in.